Hey there, Vaughn with Spirit of Health. Welcome to the Lymphatic System Cleanse Walkthrough. So first of all, the lymphatic system. I've said over and over that I feel like the lymphatic system is the most important system of the human body for cleansing and keeping our body healthy and well. The liver is the most important detoxification organ of cleansing the body. But what are these systems and organs doing? They're cleansing the blood. So the lymph is crucial for cleansing the blood. It is way more intricate and it's longer than the cardiovascular system. It's 100,000 plus miles long inside of the body of keeping the blood clean and healthy. And the lymph is where acid waste, infections build up. Think of it like a septic tank or a sewer system. And if that area starts to get backed up, we start to have problems. We know people have had swollen lymph nodes. We think of women with breast issues. There's a lot of lymph involved with that, and edema and swelling and all kinds of infectious issues is tied to that lymphatic system being clogged up. So we need to move the lymph, move those infections out of the body. It destroys glands and organs and tissues if that accumulated waste stays trapped in the body and is not able to move out. I mean, you think of a lot of people have this unwanted, like quote unquote, cellulite. They feel like they can't get rid of it. A lot of it, that again, is just lymph congestion in the body. So we want to learn how to move fluids in the body. Kidneys are important to help the lymph waste move out of the kidneys. Sweating out through the skin is helpful as well. The colon's crucially important. I even have a little enema kit here as an addendum to this cleanse, because surrounding the colon is something called GALT, gut-associated lymphatic tissue. So there's a lot of lymph around the colon. And again, if that area gets all clogged up and blocked up, you don't absorb nutrients properly, you don't eliminate waste properly, and you start to feel bad. Around the brain is lymphatic system tissue that helps the brain drain. All the toxins and waste that can accumulate in the brain moves out through the lymphatic system in the body. You think of all the people struggling with mental related disorders tied to like Alzheimer's and dementia, and these things don't just happen. They are all toxicity conditions, and these things accumulating in the body. And we have systems. God's an amazing designer of the human body, and we have systems to help clean the body out and keep it well. So hope you realize now that the lymph's important. The cool thing about the lymph cleanse is there's a lot of things you can do to assist the cleansing of your lymphatic system. And I want to make sure and I mention some of those things, and I want to talk about food guidelines too. In general, as with any cleanse, you want to keep it light and simple. The closer you can get into a fasted state, the better. So water fasting, juice fasting, fruits and vegetables only. Juice fasting is probably one of the best things you can do for your lymphatic system. You definitely want to stay away from all your heavy fats and meats and sugars, and that kind of goes without saying. You know, the lymph is fluid, so think fluids. So I listed the best foods for the lymphatic cleanse. Celery and celery juice actually is very similar in composition to lymph fluid. So it's one of the best things you can do for cleansing and moving your lymph is celery juice. But I listed beets, lemons, limes, grapes, and berries. So lemons and limes, all your citrus is amazing for the lymphatic system. Grapes are phenomenal for cleansing the lymphatic system. So if you want to have an amazing lymph cleanse, maybe you eat grapes, or maybe you make a juice with celery, lemon, lime, and grape, and do a juice fast on that for your lymphatic system. Man, that would be phenomenal. I have a book called The Grape Cure, and I've had people fast on grapes with phenomenal results. I had a gal who claimed her kidney disease was reversed in 10 days doing a grape fast. I've done a 10-day grape fast, and I think it's fun to play with these things, experiment, learn new things, learn about our bodies, see toxins and waste leave our bodies. And that is what helps restore health. So berries was the other thing I listed. So you can just eat fruits and vegetables, a variety of fruits and vegetables, that's perfectly fine. But I list kind of what the best ones are so you can maximize your lymph cleanse. So I'm going to go through some of the basic products in the lymph cleanse and just a little bit on why. The Turmeric Power Plus by North American Herb & Spice, the Wild Mediterranean Spice Oil, is a combination of turmeric, oregano, ginger, rosemary. They are movers. They bring heat into the system and they help move the circulatory and the lymph system. All these herbs and spices that have a warming effect on the body. This warming effect on the body is very, very important to stimulate the body and get things moving. That's why exercise, heat, sunshine, saunas, combining heat and exercise, those things are crucially important. This does it on an herbal scale, the Turmeric Power Plus, by bringing those heating herbal elements into the cleanse. The Dr. Moore stuff is potent. This is his Lymph Node 1 tincture. There's 2 bottles of that because of the amount you're going to be taking. And then the Lymphatic System 1 capsules. So the liquid and the capsules have a different effect on the body. I like liquids in general. If you want to know how potent these herbs are, I mean, I'll just say one time I had somebody who took one of Dr. Morse's lymphatic tinctures and within an hour broke out in a rash. And it wasn't, people think, oh, an allergic reaction. Well, what does that even mean? It's not an allergic reaction. It's that these herbs are so potent in moving and cleansing the lymph in the body that the body had a detox response. And if the body's detoxifying and the toxins come out through the bowels or the urine, it's going to come out through the skin. And so these are very potent herbs. So I love all the Dr. Moore stuff. That's all part of the cleanse. The beet crystals is in a lot of our cleanses because of the power of beets and how dark, rich, red they are, how great they are for the blood, the liver, and the lymphatic system. And then we have cayenne pepper. Again, the heating element, so crucially important. Cedar Bear liquid cayenne pepper drops. That's the basic lymph cleanse. I really encourage the full lymph cleanse. I kind of give people 2 options, but the full lymph cleanse is bringing in some of those other elements, and that's the magnesium bath crystals. So taking a hot bath every day, amazing for the lymph. The magnesium relaxes and opens everything up. Dry skin brushing, a lot of people have heard this, but you just dry skin brush before your shower, dry skin. Gets all those dead skin cells off, but it actually stimulates movement and circulation underneath your skin to get the lymph vessels and the cardiovascular system moving and opened up. So the dry skin brush. The ashwagandha bala oil is a massage oil that you can rub on your entire body. And this is an old Ayurvedic principle, which is Indian medicine, where they use the oils to stimulate circulation and movement. And so what you would do is dry skin brush, take a hot bath, and then put the ashwagandha bala oil on. Boy, you do that every day for a few days, you're gonna feel like a new person. Your skin's gonna glow and look amazing. It's a simple little thing. You can just make that part of your routine every day. And then there's a couple oils, essential oils, that are really good for moving lymph. And those are cedarwood and laurel leaf. So I have these included in the full lymph cleanse. Then the other additional things you might need are lemons, because there's going to be a drink where you're going to do lemon, ginger, an enema kit, as I mentioned, because again, there's all that gut-associated lymphatic tissue, and you want to clear all that, get all those pipes unclogged around your colon. And then food-grade baking soda would be another thing you could add to this. All right, so for 21 days while you're doing this lymphatic system cleanse, I'm really going to encourage you to do a few things, and everybody's capacity is different. Everybody's life looks different, but if you can do an enema every day, huge, huge help. You can exercise every day, huge help. If you can combine heat and exercise, you just brought it to the next level. That is an amazing thing to do. So now there's hot yoga, hot Pilates, hot spin biking. There's all kinds of things you can do where you can do heat and exercise. Get outside, lay in the sun, just take a walk or a hike up and down a mountain. Anything you can do to combine heat and exercise and get that lymph going is crucial for this system to cleanse and for all of this to work properly. The dry skin brushing is another great thing you can do, or a sauna. I recommend a far infrared sauna, like a dry heat sauna, would be a great tool to add as well. But let's go through the cleanse, what you're going to do each day. At 7 a.m., you're going to do a lymph cleanse drink. So at 7 a.m., a lymph cleanse drink. And you're going to do that again in the evening. So you're going to do this twice, 7 a.m. and then again in the evening. But the lymph cleanse drink is pretty simple. It's water. So I put a quart of water. And you're going to do a few slices of fresh ginger, 2 lemons that you're going to juice. You're going to do 1 to 10 drops of cayenne. Now, the reason I say 1 to 10 drops of cayenne is the first drop you do of cayenne might light you up. But once you get used to it, I love this stuff. I mean, I can do a full squirt, a full dropper, which 20 plus drops. So this stuff's amazing. And then the beet crystals. So that is what's all in the drink. And there's instructions here how to do it. I'll just read through it real quick just so you know. But you're going to take your water and put it in a pot with the fresh ginger slices, and you're going to bring it to a boil. You're going to boil that for about 10 minutes. So you're basically making like ginger tea is how you could look at it. So boil that for 10 minutes, take it off the burner, and then you're going to add the juice of 2 lemons, your teaspoon of beet crystals, your cayenne drops, 1 to 10 plus, if you want to be brave, of the cayenne, and you can drink it throughout the day. You can drink it in the morning and at night. You can put it in a thermos and sip on it all day long, however you want to do it, but just kind of work that into your plan. All right, 9 and 5. So twice a day, I'm going to have you take some supplements to get that lymph moving. So this is what you're going to do at both 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. You're going to do a capsule of the Turmeric Power Plus, 2 full droppers, so 2 full squirts of the Lymph Node 1 tincture, and 2 capsules of your Lymphatic System Tonic 1. That's it. Pretty simple. You're going to take a couple supplements twice a day, going to do that lymph drink twice a day, and then everything else is just going to help you maximize your cleanse. The more you can exercise, lay in the sun, dry skin brush, take a hot bath, do an enema. And I love telling people that if you do all these things together, it's impossible for you not to get better. I want to share one lymph cleanse story that is just, it's actually one of my favorite stories of me doing this for 11 years. But I had a gal who was, I'll just give you the quick version, but she was incapacitated, basically non-functional. She didn't want anybody to see her. She wore dark glasses. She was in chronic pain. And I tried some things with her, and honestly, we just didn't have a lot of success. And it just, I'm going to call it a Holy Spirit moment. I just felt, hey, you need to do the lymphatic system cleanse. And I was actually off, not in town when she did the lymphatic system cleanse. But when I came back and I was in Spirit of Health, I saw this girl standing there. I didn't even recognize her. And she said, "It's me, so-and-so." And I was like, wow, look at you. Like, what happened? I don't even recognize you. And like the glasses were off. She was glowing. She was, amazing story. But she did the lymphatic system cleanse. And everything started opening up in her body. She got encountered by the Lord. She said she felt like she filled with the Holy Spirit for 3 straight days. She heard the Lord say, "I'm going to heal you." And like she just had this phenomenal breakthrough in healing and cleansing when she went after working on her lymphatic system. So I just think that's a very powerful story. And I just love hearing those kind of stories. It's kind of what kind of keeps me going with this a lot of times. But that's the lymphatic system cleanse. It's a crucially important system in the human body. It's the main system in the body to help cleanse and detoxify the body. And just like a sewer, the sewer is there for a purpose, but you got to keep it clean and flowing, because if it backs up, nothing goes good after that. And that's kind of how you need to look at your lymphatic system cleanse. So get that lymphatic system moving and cleaned out, and you'll be well on your way to better health.